Fill it up. Two coffees. It's a podcast. It's a podcast. Two coffees. It's a podcast. We'll talk about two coffees. It's a podcast. It's a podcast. Two coffees. Make it funky, y'all. Good God. Hey. Fill it up.
I'm Leah.
And I'm Kaley.
And this is Two Cups In,
a podcast where nothing is off limits.
So grab a cup of Joe and let's roll.
Let's roll.
Let's roll, people.
Let's roll. It's time for Coffee of the Day. Today we are drinking Seattle's Best.
Let me tell you something. It's tasty. What do you think about it? Because it's a dark roast.
A sip yet.
Okay. Get you a good sip. It's full. It's a full-bodied dark roast, so it has a lot of nice, strong flavor, which I like. If coffee don't have a bitter bite toward the end, then I ain't drinking it just because
That's how
it tastes like water. Well, it tastes like water. It tastes like water
to her.
That's why community coffee sucks so bad, because basically it is water.
So this is the 6th Avenue
I'm sorry.
Bistro. Bold and roasty.
She's bold and roasty.
Dark roast, smooth roasted. Everybody knows Seattle's Best. We've seen their commercials
Right.
and things.
Seattle's Best. I'm feeling like, when I went and grabbed that one, they have several coffees in all different roasts from light to dark. So there's a coffee for you in Seattle's Best Coffee. And all their coffee has a good flavor. That is for sure the second kind I've drank.
Here we go. This
I
is
like
what
it.
I'll read.
Okay, go ahead.
The short story of how we earned our name. Way back in 1970, we set out to craft the best cup of coffee by using only the finest beans. Well, no offense, guys. Everybody says that. And perfecting our signature smooth roast.
It ain't just beans here, baby.
We landed on something downright delicious because we knew we had something special. We entered the competition and were named the best coffee in Seattle, where we were thrilled and knew we had found our name. Today, we continue to obsess over our award-winning coffee because our name reminds us just how high we've set the bar. It's a challenge to us and a promise to you. Seattle's Best.
They set the bar high.
They set the bar high.
Seattle's Best.
Pretty
Get
freaking
you
good.
a cup of Joe from Seattle's
Pretty good.
Best.
Like it.
It has a very good, bold flavor. It has a nice, full taste.
And some of you people out there might be sitting there going, y'all are just trying random grocery store, blah, blah, blah. Well, we're the kind of people that always got the same thing all the time everywhere we go, but we love coffee.
Right.
This is us branching out and learning to drink a few different kinds.
Well, here's the thing y'all may not think about too, because if you don't know where we are, we're very rural. And so we don't have a lot of choices. We got an Ingles we can go to. We got a Walmart we can grab some coffee at. There's Ross. There's TJ Maxx, places like that that'll have strange
Random
coffees
stuff.
that we don't see. So that's where we grab a lot of it just because we're very rural. But when we go out, like to town, we'll get remote coffees. And Bronca sent us a snap of one she tried in Buford today. So, here's another road trip we'll have eventually.
Eventually. And when we get down there, we will do it.
We will. Anytime we're in a town that's got a coffee shop, we're going to try and make it a point to do a remote video.
Right.
But in the realm of, I like dark roast and dark coffee, I'm giving this like a 9.5. Like, that is some good coffee. And for me, if I'll change from dark silk Folgers to it, it's good coffee. And that would be one. Do you? That'd be one I'd trade to.
It's good.
I really love
like it.
Folgers black silk.
Right. You
can always count on it. It tastes good every time.
Right. It is good
Right.
every time.
But we also been drinking coffee because, like, Daddy like coffee, grandparents like coffee, Mama likes coffee.
We've been
When
drinking
my
coffee our
cousin
whole
comes
life.
from Hawaii, he brings coffee.
We love coffee.
Right.
Remember, we drink it on the pod.
When my uncle used
we
to
drink it on the
come
pod
from
when he came last
Colorado,
time.
we'd go drink coffee.
We're just a coffee fueled
Right.
family.
And the thing about coffee is one of those chat kind of drinks. You grab you a cup of coffee, you sit down with your friends, and you have a chat. Like
Chit chat.
I have a friend, Barbara. Sometimes she'll say,
Shout out to Barb. Hey, Barb.
"Hey, Barb." She'll say, "Put on a cup of pot of coffee, and I'll be over." And we just chat. She needs a stress break from her kids. I need a stress break from being alone, and that's a good time. My friend Vicky comes over sometimes, and we'll do that. We'll just sit and chat because it's like I'm a good decade in of living alone now, as far as like basically being single and like living alone. And then like Kaley and the kids live with me in and out. And so how long you been gone now? 3 years? 4? So I'm 4 years on truly having a house to myself. And that don't mean I'm lonely by any stretch of the means, because good Lord, I play video games all stinking day. I watch movies. I don't know. I do whatever I want. So I guess I'm a do what I like kind of gal. Don't mind me. I do what I like.
All right, I was looking and I seen it.
Uh-oh, she's found something.
We have a birthday shout out.
What?
The day before this podcast post, we got a birthday shout out.
Oh, so
Yeah.
who'd you figure out we have a birthday shout out for?
Well, in a recent pod, we just said happy birthday to his significant other. But this time, we are saying happy birthday, Herschel!
Happy birthday, Herschel! He's our favorite papa.
Yay! That's Aiden's
Favorite
papa. His dad, stepdad, he's a great man. Love that
Wonderful
man. We
man.
love you, Herschel.
Absolutely
Happy birthday.
love Herschel Pilcher. Best
Happy
man ever.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
So that was our birthday
Sandy,
shout out.
bake him a cake. That lady can bake some cakes.
That lady can bake some cakes.
Now, y'all too may not want a huge cake, so bake him a small one.
Yeah. Well, they got Sarah and Connor
Oh,
over
yeah.
there.
Well, bake a decent sized cake then.
Bake you as a cake.
Bake you a cake.
That baby will eat the cake.
Right. Sure. If he's like Aiden, he'll eat the whole
Right.
cake.
All right. So I feel like we should do our thumbnail.
Okay, let's do it. Kayla's got a thumbnail. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. What do I want to do? All right. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Is that stupid looking?
That was a 7:30.
It should be stupid looking. Sometimes I cock my head weird ways. I get mad at myself. I'll look back at the pictures and I'll be like, how come you have your head cocked up like this?
I mean, you know.
I honestly think it might be
it
like
happens.
the chin. Try to keep it from showing. Stretch your neck up.
I do not have.
Right. There's no double chin here.
That's why
But-
we do this.
For you, it's the double chin. But then when you start getting older and your skin starts sagging, it starts looking like the old lady chin. So you don't want that. That's worse than a double
Ugh.
chin. I'd rather have a triple chin than a old lady saggy.
I love how she just tried to slide by the fact that she just told me I had a double chin.
I didn't either. She's trying to put words in my mouth.
Nah.
I had a
folks
double
heard
chin. For you, it's the double chin. I had always had a double chin. Now I grab a chin.
it. Who cares? I don't
It is
even care. We're not looking at
it is my granny always said you reap what you sow.
it. Mhm.
And so I would her skin on her arms. I ain't holding my arm up. I'd do it like this, and she'd say, "You better quit that. You're gonna have skin like that on your arms. You reap what you sow."
Guess what? Guess what?
She dinged me.
Guess what?
What? Chicken butt.
We got 52 followers.
What? What's better than 51?
52.
52
Now,
followers.
hopefully by the time this posts, We will have more than that because
53.
it is currently the day before my birthday because we're having to get ahead of
Right.
ourselves for when we go on vacation.
Currently.
So, it's April 25th right now.
Right.
This will post
Currently.
on May 7th. Hopefully.
Currently.
We got more followers by then. But guess what?
Currently.
52.
52.
Woo-hoo!
We've been going to make us a 50 video and haven't got around to it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do 100 one then. I don't know.
Hallelujah.
Right.
We've got some visitors.
I manifest this. I said, we need some more followers. Whatever it takes, we're about to do it. If we have to sit with our Indian cross our legs, and we will. Trust and believe we will.
I mean, it's one of those things where we just, we're working hard and we're doing it ourselves. We're doing it. Literally everything is me and her. There is nobody else. Like, it is us. We just question our friends. We're like, is that good? Does that look cool? Do you like that? What's up?
We're just kind of like your favorite ex-boyfriend. We're slow growers. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, God. I lost it. Oh. That's hilarious.
We're a little slow at the grow. Anything I grow don't work out too good. So,
You got anything on the agenda that you want to throw out?
Well, I did consider a FMK. And we'll say it that way for G-Nana. We got a FMK.
We got a FMK to do today.
Right. In lieu of Minecraft, I say we do it on Minecraft. What do you think? I'm going to spring this one on you. How about you yank up maybe some Jack Black, some Jason Momoa, and The Villager that everybody loves to hate. I think those should be the dudes that we FMK. What do you think?
All right, we're going to throw their pictures up. That was me writing down to make sure I throw their pictures up.
Right. Okay. I'm going to let you go first since I throwed it on you, and we'll just see how you think about it. I really hadn't thought about it either. I just thought it'd be a good one to do.
I'm thinking
She's having a hard time.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
All right. How's it going?
I'm effing Jack Black.
Effing Jack Black.
I'm marrying Jason Momoa.
Ooh.
He's sexy and he's funny. So
he's sexy and he knows it.
I'm down with that.
Right.
Killing the Villager.
Right.
I'm sorry, man. You too blocky for my taste. And you're just gonna live off of me all the time. Like, you literally don't do anything.
Be damn. I already had too many men living off of me.
We don't need
no mooch. We don't need no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from us.
He'd be over there just trying to make babies. I'm
right.
Like, oh, I'm good.
Just sitting in the passenger side.
All right, Lur, what you got? What you think?
Okay. So, I'm coming in at it in a different way. I did consider what you said. Because Jason Momoa, loud. My only thing is, those two dudes are two different kind of funny.
Yes.
I feel like I've already lived with a Jack Black kind of funny for 20 years. So I'm going to go with Jack Black as marrying him. Because, I don't know, Chanley was goofy like that. Always goofing and laughing and cutting up. And anytime you look at Jack Black's TikTok, he's just crazy in his own yard and his bathrobe, just crazy. So, sounds like a fun time to me.
Yeah. They both sound like a fun time.
I'm definitely effing Jason Momoa. That's happening. Okay, I'd take a hall pass for that man.
We're sorry, Mr. Villager.
Sorry, Mr. Villager. The only reason is I already dealt with scrubs. The only thing I seem to attract in my life is men who will take advantage of a woman's pocketbook. So
she don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from Lur.
No, last one was like ridiculous on the pocketbook. So
right,
we just ain't doing that no more.
What is Maggie saying? That's what we're not gonna do.
Right? That's not what we're not gonna do.
That's what we're not gonna do.
That's a pretty cute saying. I like that because I've learned to never say never.
Never
I swear, if I ever
never.
say it, I eat it so fast. Like, this is a for instance. When I divorced Dusty's dad, I said, I'll never get married again. I swear within 8 months, I married Kaley's dad. Is that not insane? And you know how long we dated? Like 5 months. And I dated Ray about 5 months. So, no more flying by the seat of my pants.
She's done with that.
Done with it. No more split fast decisions. No more hurry ups. It wasn't no shotgun wedding. Kaylee's gonna have a shotgun wedding. I just ain't told Todd yet. I plan on bringing a shotgun to the nuptials.
Oh, Lord.
Your daddy would have. Just for shits and giggles.
Jesus
He would have probably just cause. Whenever we were... whenever the Bad Boys came out that first time,
Oh, yeah.
we would tease the kids and tell them we was gonna
they
go to the
did.
door like that.
They really, really did.
Chandler would have been good at it too. He would have stayed in character, no doubt. Put on our bathrobes and get a bottle of liquor. Their
For
shotgun.
real.
Right?
For real.
Sounds like a fun time.
Oh, my Lord. All right. So I feel like it's time we talk about our upcoming vacation.
What? Vacay? I'm excited for vacay.
Yes.
I'm excited for this reason. It's one of those vacays I always wanted to do, but I never really had the funds to do it. So I'm really excited that it turns out we'll get to do it, and it won't be as hard on the pocketbook. And so I'm getting a lightsaber. I'll bring it to the pod and show y'all.
She's doing it.
I'm doing it. I have to have one. What are you gonna do, Kaley?
I'm getting a wand.
Kaylee's getting a wand.
But this is the Okay, so this is what we're doing, guys.
This is what we're doing. Kaylee's always telling me, you're telling them kind of wrong because I just say Disney and it makes you think we're going to Disney.
We're not going to say when we're going because we don't want none of y'all trying to follow us there or nothing. Like, we've got 1 billion subscribers and I don't want them following us where we're going. So
you don't want the villagers showing up?
Okay, anywho, we are going to do 3 days of Universal after Epic opens up. So we're going to spend a day at Islands of Adventure, a day at Universal Studios, and a day at Epic. And then we're also going to go to Disney and do 1 day at Hollywood Studios so we can go to Star Wars and she can build her lightsaber.
So excited. And you know what I'm excited about? I'm excited about all that. And I'm also excited. I want to get a butterbeer. Kaley says she wasn't a fan of the flavor, but I want to try it anyway.
I don't like root beer or cream soda, and you would have to like one of those to be able to like it.
What I do like is butterscotch, so I'm counting on hopefully I'll like it.
So these are the depictions of what it if you just want to know what we're looking at, just go on the Universal Orlando Resort website and you'll see what we're looking at. But Universal Studios Florida, that has the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley, Illumination Minions Land, DreamWorks Land, Springfield, USA, home of the Simpsons, Hollywood, San Francisco, New York, and World Expo.
Sweet. I'm excited.
Diagon Alley. We're coming.
Diagon Alley, right?
Simpsons is good. I
need something from a slug.
I've been there before, but it's been.
I need some slug repellent.
It has been 15 years since I've been to Universal Studios.
Oh my God!
So it's been
Seriously?
Yeah. So it's been a.
She did go in school, so I don't think about it like that because
marching band trip.
She's 30 now, and you don't think about. She looks so young.
31
you don't think about her being out of school that long. So
31 tomorrow,
right? And the crazy thing is, it don't feel like it's about to be her birthday again. Does it feel like it to you?
It's weird. Time flies.
It is. It's like
We've got a lot
time
going
flies
on.
first off, and then second off, spring has been weird. It don't really feel like it's came in all the way yet.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
And by the time we get to our vacation, it'll be close enough to not only Aiden but Carson's birthday. So that's cool.
Sweet.
But so that's Universal Studios. We're excited for that. Islands of Adventure has the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade,
I'm excited.
Jurassic Park, Skull Island, The Reign of Kong, Marvel Superhero Island, Port of Entry, Seuss Landing, The Lost Continent, and Toon Lagoon.
Sounds like fun.
Toon Lagoon made me chafe last time, so I told Todd I am on chafe control this year. I will make sure that everybody has put deodorant between their legs, they are wearing the right pair of shorts, and I will have Desitin in my bag.
Right. Chafe
No
patrol.
chafing. Chafe control.
Right. She's on patrol for the chafe.
So I'm excited for that one. I'm ready to. I'm excited for Marvel Superhero Island because that wasn't there the last time I went, so that'll be fun.
The next one's what I'm excited for.
Yes.
Too.
Oh, and the new one, the brand new Epic Universe opens, and it has the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic.
I'm so excited for that.
Super Nintendo World.
That.
How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, Dark Universe, and the Celestial Park. I am so excited.
I'm so excited for that Nintendo
I hope we
World.
can make it through all of it because I really want to see the How to Train Your Dragon 2. My top 2 is Harry Potter and Super Nintendo, but I would love to make it to How to Train Your Dragon.
We're gonna make it.
We're doing it. It's just going to be
we're
not far from the opening, so we will.
It's gonna be packed. And the main thing for me is that Super Nintendo World. It's got to be seen. And like in my youngest, fondest memories, Mario's always been there.
Right.
Like, right? Mario's always been like the
It's a
Atari
staple in
came out whenever I
everybody's, I
was
think.
like, oh, I'm Gen X. I was about 12, 11, 12. I don't remember for sure. But anyway, the Atari came out, and then the Nintendo, I got those for Christmas for my parents. And so, yeah. Dude, Mario, he's the man, and Zelda.
Right.
Dang.
So I'm excited. That's going to be fun.
Fun.
The kids are going to have a
So
good time,
excited.
too.
Right.
So that's the universal part of our trip.
Heck, you never
We're
can
going
tell.
to do that for 3 days. So
We might come back
got
with a
one
dragon.
day apiece at each of those, right? And then we move on to going to Disney Hollywood Studios on our 4th day.
I'm excited about that, too,
That
though.
has Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Yes,
That's
I'm so
so
excited about
exciting.
that.
Toy Story Land's in
I
there.
love Toy Story.
Fantasmic's in there.
Wow. Mermaid.
Debut. Oh my God! It'll be open. No, it won't. It'll be open when we get there. Oh, Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After will be there when it. Oh my God!
Oh my
Little
goodness.
Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Oh, Frozen.
Kaley made me watch that movie a million times as a
Right.
kid.
Mr. Incredible.
Mr.
Okay,
Incredible.
yeah. So, like, I'm freaking excited. I've never been to Disney. I'm excited. We don't like. This is a Universal trip, so it's not like we can go to all the Disney parks. Oh my God, that would be crazy expensive. So we picked one of the 4 that we felt like was going to be the best bang for our buck for us.
Hit our boxes.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. We all want to see a Star Wars one, so that's,
And then, God, how long? I mean, Toy Story has been out since Dusty was a kid. So
I can't wait to meet
Woody
Mickey.
has always been in our thoughts, too.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited now that I know that it's going to be open when we go.
Right. Disney is responsible for the debacle I call my life. I don't have a knight on a white stallion with a sword that he pulled from a rock or nothing. Nobody has kissed me while I was sleeping. None of it.
Disney that she knows of.
Probably a spider went.
Little
kiss
Miss Muffet.
Right, I'm kiss her while she's sleeping because she never lets me kiss her while she's awake.
That's funny.
Right. Oh my God, I would have a stroke.
Right.
literally have
For
a
real.
stroke.
For real.
One time, I'll never forget it. I took a picture of it on Snapchat and sent it to everybody. I looked up over my closet door in my bedroom. There was the biggest wolf spider you ever seen. He was trying to hide at the crack of the molding of the top of the door, but he was so big, he took up like 3 or 4 inches with his hairy legs, and he was like, oh my God, I almost had a heart attack in my own bedroom, was scared to run by to go out the bedroom door into the living room. He was huge.
That's funny.
And like Miss Muffet don't need no spider on her tuffet. No, she don't.
No, she don't.
Mm-mm. Even the kids around here are scared of spiders. We've had very many debacles. Like, I have a big front porch that has spider webs. So all the kids at some point or other has been in a moment of panic.
Before
Scared to
we
come
got
through the door.
new porch.
Yes.
And it was smaller. Do you remember the spider that was like...
And I would keep wood on the porch too back then because I would use the fireplace because now I got heating in there and I didn't then.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Right. It's been some wild stuff happening inside this house. Like one time, well, more than one time, but
Living
one time,
in the country.
right? There was a snake, and we were freaking out.
Country, gonna
Freaking
eat a
out.
lot of peaches.
You make me want a peach pie.
I love peaches. I want some peach cobbler.
Right, a peach pie.
Peach cobbler.
Rest in peace, Amanda. But man, when I was in rehab, Amanda made the best peach cobbler. That stuff was banging. Man,
I want it.
right?
I want it.
She made a good peach cobbler.
Right.
Now she got me craving a peach
I feel
cobbler.
like since we both have these on here, we should talk about them.
Oh, should we? Look, Kaley got me one for Christmas.
Right.
Mine's cool.
Hers is supposed to be, it's called Northern Lights. Mine's just classic black with some gold.
So mine
this is the company.
swirls.
This is the company. Oh, if I can get it. Frost Buddy. I'll put their logo up. Frost Buddy.
Because they're really a good cup.
I ordered these for me and Mom, and I ordered one for Todd. Todd's is completely different than ours. Ours,
His can hold a tall can.
you can
And then
fit any
ours
drink
can
in.
hold
I
a
have
drink.
put Taco Bell cups in here. I have put all kinds of stuff in here. But it also comes with a lid where you can take this rubber piece off and actually
have
put
a
a real lid
regular-
on it and use it as a regular old cup.
old
But this
thingy.
thing will keep your stuff cold for a long time.
Right?
Frostbuddy.com.
Example. So I couldn't find mine for like 3 days. Kaylee's like, hey, Mom, your Frost Buddy's up here in the bathroom.
Upstairs where she barely goes.
Right. And so I go in there. I have a new marble sink in there. So between that Frost Buddy and the marble, that drink still was cold and the milk didn't even clabber or nothing. Because I'm telling you, it was literally up there 3 days at least.
At least you knew it was up there 3 days. Could you imagine if you thought it was fresh and then you took a sip out of it?
Oh, God.
Just because it stayed good doesn't mean it's going to do.
Remember that time Chandler would spit in spit bottles. And he would leave them everywhere. And Kayla grabbed one as a kid. Oh, my God. She was ready to kill him. She just
It
throwed up.
was the same bottle that I was drinking. And I remember what it is. Do y'all remember the Hawaiian Punch bottles with the purple Hawaiian Punch? That was one of my favorite drinks. And I had drank one and then I used it as a spit cup. And then I was drinking another one.
Different one.
They were sitting next to each other. I wasn't paying attention. I was watching TV. I threw up.
Right. I've
ain't
done
never-
something similar. So my papa, he was like, you can't catch a fish unless you're dipping in Copenhagen or whatever. So that stayed with me my whole life. And so Chanley, me and Kaylee's dad, we used to fish all the time. And so I had me some Skull Bandit pouches. And I had been dipping them whenever we would do a fishing tournament or something like that. And so, I don't know, I guess I swallowed some. I turned so sick. Dude, I thought I was going to fall off the back of the boat. I've never dipped a pouch since. I ain't dipped nothing since. That was the very last time I ever dipped. And I had dipped over the years on and off several times. So it's like, Why that one? Ooh, made me sick. Never again.
Yeah.
My head was spinning. I thought I was going to hurl.
Dad dipped, so it wasn't something new to me. And we
Yeah.
were back in the day on the bus. God dang it. The kids on the bus were like, sorry. Breathed in wrong or something. They were all like, I bet you $20 you couldn't keep this dip in for 5 minutes. And I was like,
Watch.
bet. $20 was a lot back then.
That's a lot of money.
We had to have been in like 9th or 10th grade. That's 2009, 2010.
Right. That's a good money.
$20 was a lot more than it is now.
Right.
So.
It'd be like a 50 now.
And I was a kid without a job, so $20, hey.
That's like 100 now.
And the bad kid that I was, $20 to me said, I got my own pack of cigarettes this weekend when I'm hanging out with my friends. I ain't got a thing.
What in the snot? What in the snot?
I didn't say anything. Bad kid that I was, $20 to me said, I got my own pack of cigarettes this weekend when I'm hanging out with my friends. I am an adult now.
Yeah. I knew she started smoking at about 15. There ain't nothing you can do with some of them.
Neither of my parents smoked. Dad dipped, but neither of my parents smoked.
Yeah, I never even smoked till after I dated Buster. That was the dumbest thing. But anyway, for about 4 years.
40s. Who doesn't?
Right. And I have asthma and have had it my whole life.
Yeah.
Anyway, I only smoked for about 4 years, but it was hard to quit. Even that then.
I'm 2 years off of cigarettes, but I be vaping, so one for the
I don't
other,
call
I
you
guess.
wholly quit till it's done. It's hard. It's a process.
It's process.
Right. I didn't take any of the crazy medicines, but I have had friends that took the medicines with the crazy side effects and would be like, oh my God, it made me this or that. And
I ain't doing it.
so I just, whenever I quit, I just went cold turkey one day. I just quit.
Now that's a cold turkey.
Yeah. What I did was I weaned myself down till I was smoking like 3 cigarettes a day, and I was like, well, if you can get by with just smoking like 3 packs a week at that point or something or 2, then what was the point?
Yeah, I was smoking a pack a day.
It's hard when you smoke that much. Because for me, it was a habit that the part that I had the hardest letting go of was driving in the car. Because I wanted to chain smoke when I'm driving.
I chain smoke my vape when I'm driving. It's a thing.
It is.
Thing, dude.
You're bored. You're just sitting there. You might as well smoke.
You know. It's ridiculous.
Right. Don't even. It's true. It's just true.
Did you have anything else on your list you wanted to talk about?
Well, wait a minute. Let me look here. I didn't even open my book up. Well, we did our FMK.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And that was like really my main thing. What I was just wanting to talk about was if you see a friend struggling, because I had that happen this week. If you see a friend struggling and you can help them out just by listening because they're having a rough time, do it. Yeah. Like this girl come and she was in tears. Just in tears. And I ain't even going to talk about what she was wanting to talk about. It's like nothing, neither here nor there. It's just she didn't have any good girlfriends. Her family and in-laws, she just didn't feel like she could trust. I've known her for a few years, but we're not like that kind of friends where you just sit down and tell some rough patch that you're going through that you really wouldn't tell anyone. You would just totally keep a secret.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, be there for your family, for your people, for your friends. If somebody's having a hard day and they just want to talk, it ain't about having something to say back or giving them some good advice. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's about they just needed somebody to hear them because nobody else in their life would,
Yeah.
So if you can be that for somebody, listen to them. If you can help out your family or friends, like if Kaley is struggling, and I know she's been struggling for a few weeks, what's it to me to go help her out? Even if it's something random and kind that I don't even never tell her about. Just, help someone sometimes. It helps you be a better person. It helps you have more love. You'll feel more worth toward yourself. And it gets you out of your problem. Say, I'm having a hard time myself. The very best way to get out of myself is to come over there and help you do something too. And then
Yeah.
I ain't thinking about my problem and you ain't thinking about yours.
Yeah, another one is think to yourself, when's the last time I looked at blah blah blah, whoever, and said, how are you?
Right?
Like,
how
are you? Not one of those, hey, what's up? How are you? I'm good. You? Like,
Right.
hey,
No,
how are
yeah.
you doing? Like, how's life been lately? How are you doing? Are you good? Do we need to check in? Do we need
Right.
to, you know what I mean? I'm here if you need to check in. We can check in. Because some
Right.
people do hide stuff and won't ball it out, but all it takes is someone to be like, hey, I'm here and I'm ready to listen, and they can get it out.
Right.
You know, I can be guilty of that sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
being a little selfish and then thinking back and being like, that person just needed my help.
They
just
just
needed
wanted
me to
yeah.
ask. You know, they just needed me to
Right.
ask. So I've been trying to tell myself lately, hey,
We have a good friend
ask.
going through something right now, and I'll shout her out. Adia, we love you. I know your
We
granny
love ya.
passed, and we love you. We love Luke. We love the kids, and if there's anything we can help you with, we're here for you,
Yeah.
girlfriend.
By
We love
now,
you.
by now it's a couple weeks out, but still, we love you.
Right.
Grief's hard.
Right.
We've been through it. We know.
Grief is not a one-day process.
No.
I think a lot of people, and until you've went through, like sometimes people have never really had a true close to your death. When my daddy died, oh my God, I don't think my brain worked proper for a straight year. I mean, literally, I walked around in a fog. So you don't think about people and where they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even though that person might have died 6 months ago, what if today they opened Facebook and they saw the picture of dad or heard his voice for the first time and they ain't heard it in that 6 months or whatever? You don't know what it is somebody's having happen today. You know?
Todd's real good about somehow just knowing.
Yeah, that's good.
And he'll just say something, and I'm just like,
that's a good partner to have.
How did
because
you know?
I think where I had a hard time was I have a hard time. I have a hard time letting go of my pride and opening up. So I'll be struggling, but I won't tell nobody.
Yep.
And so then I get offended that they didn't notice. But how could they if I didn't?
If you
reach out,
put
and
on
tell
a
'em.
face, and
Yeah.
you don't, yeah.
So I'm guilty of hiding.
So ask those friends that
Right.
put on a face,
Yeah,
because they're
'Cause
putting on a face. They're
they
not,
are.
not. There is nobody on this planet walking around that is hunky dory all the time. There's no issues. Everything's fine. There's something.
Right.
Always.
And I do want to say, with depression, the people that carry it out are usually the people who make jokes and make you laugh and make you think that they're okay. So that was the kind of suicidal I was. I never told a person that I was going to commit suicide the couple of times I tried. Never told a soul. Didn't even leave a note. None of that. So it's like Robin Williams. You did not expect that. It's like Chester. You didn't expect that. Chris Cornell, you didn't expect that. You know what I mean? So sometimes people hide behind the music, hide behind a laughter or whatever.
Yep.
So check on your friends.
Check on your friends.
Check on your spouses. If you can do something to help your wife out, your husband out, help them out. Like, we're there for each other.
Even your kids.
Right? Yeah.
Kids, we don't think about it, but if you think back to your days, you know, it can even be late elementary school, but like middle school and high school, check in with your kids.
Right.
Like, hey, you know, that's what me and Todd try to keep a nice, you know, consistent open space for our kids, because your kids are also going through stuff. Adults just don't just go through stuff.
No.
There's different stuff.
It is.
But they're going through puberty. Things are changing. Things are going on around them. Kids are not nice all the time.
No.
You know, all those
things. If you
things.
think that adults are not nice in your world,
yeah,
consider kids.
Mm-hmm.
We've all known that kid that said the wrong thing at the wrong time. Well, they're all together all day long for 8 hours.
Yep.
Offending one another and doing whatever.
Yep. Right.
It's bad. Poor things.
All right. On to a more positive subject, which is that wasn't like negative or nothing.
Yeah.
But like,
no, we're just saying check on folks.
We have been meaning to do a little craft talk.
Yeah, we have.
It's craft talk.
Craft. Dog.
Craft off. G-Nana. We somehow have missed talking about this, so it's been a little while, but at the same time, G-Nana has been doing all kinds of crafty stuff. She's been sending us pictures. She's got all these cute. They're gonna be posted. You'll see them flashing through. She's been making these cute paper mache flowers and like out of tissue paper and all kinds of stuff. Dynamo markers, all the different things. There's just stuff. Awesome.
She's so crafty. She
so
always
creative.
was like that growing up. When we were kids, at Christmas, we might craft ornaments. We crafted all kind of stuff. Mama liked to craft. And so even as over the years, like she'll go through spells and suddenly she'll be crafting something. Like one time she crafted everybody these little jars. They had little
tea light candles in it. Yes, mine was pink. Yeah. It was cute.
She would send you your favorite color. Mine was green.
She's always been like that. When I was a little kid, I remember her making me this cute little, I think it was a lavender colored dress for Easter one year. She sewed me a dress.
She sewed our clothes when we were kids.
Shout out to G-Nana. We love you.
Shout out G-Nana. I'm Gen X, so I come from the generation where they still did make some of your clothes. So growing up, my mama made a lot of our clothes. And then shout out to G-Nana because she made me some pretty cool Halloween costumes too. She made me this devil outfit one time that was awesome. And I just found the pattern at the store and the color of cloth that I wanted, and she sewed that bad boy on the sewing machine.
Awesome.
Right?
Awesome.
So G-Nana. And then that in turn made Andrea, my youngest sister, when we were growing up, and this happened a lot, if she did not like her shirt, she might cut part of it off and hem it if it was too long. If she wanted new clothes for her dolls, I've seen her sit at Mama's sewing machine and make them.
That translates into, I'm going to post a picture up. I just wrote down to remind myself. I made Aiden the cutest spider outfit.
Oh, yes.
I got just different shirts and sewed arms on it, and they attached with fishing hooks. So when he lifted one arm, all of his arms were raised, and he was fat little black widow. Cute. It was cute. I loved it. Loved it. It was adorable.
Right. One time.
It was fun to make, too.
G-Nana made Dusty a clown outfit. I'm telling you, it was perfect. It was awesome. And our fail was because with Dusty, you had to be careful. I said, "Oh my God, he's so cute." And because we loved how cute he was, he ripped that thing off and he wore a paper bag that year.
Aiden? Why is that Aiden?
He wore a paper bag. He made himself that year.
The paperback boy.
There's a picture of it at G-Nana's. Never tell him he was cute. Swear to God, kids. They're a trip. And then Kaley hates clowns. Do you know she wore that when she was a toddler? There's a picture of it somewhere. Well, Gina and I spent a lot of time making that cute clown outfit. It was green and white. It was so cute.
How dare you?
That's before she said it.
Right? That's hilarious.
Right. Causing trauma when we didn't even know. Thanks for the trauma, Mama.
Right. All right. So that's our little craft update with our little G-Nana who likes to make stuff, and we love her.
Right. And Kaylee's going to be making some of her flowers.
Yeah, so here we go. So the next,
get crafty.
Next on the agenda, wedding stuff, wedding talk here.
Wedding talk. Dun, 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 dun.
I have chosen to go with Sola wood flowers for my wedding. I ordered a thing of the sample flowers and the colors that I was liking and stuff like that. They look good. They're cheap. They're fun to do. It looks like I've watched a bunch of videos and stuff. Me and my ladies and moms and mother-in-laws and stuff, we're going to get together and we going to make some flowers and do all the stuff. I'm going to start looking for me a florist just to make my bouquet because that's the only thing that's going to be real. So get my bouquet done. But other than that, all the stuff, we're making all the centerpieces. We're making everything.
Right. So if you know a good florist, shout it out.
Yeah.
Tag it.
Good florist in the Cleveland, Habersham area.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Mom, you got any updates on anything you've been crafting or anything of the sort lately?
Well, I would like to say that I did not bring a picture, but I have had a couple of good days of yard selling. And to my gamers out there, I found a Nintendo 64 at a yard sale
Sweet.
with all the plugins and the controller. And then I found a Sega Genesis 32X at a yard sale.
Ooh.
And if you know anything about games, I only gave $50 for it. So my friend Justin, shout out to my friend Justin, who is always my favorite gamer nerd. Anyways, he's like, last one I seen in a shop was like $300. So I go on eBay. Sure enough, 175 and on up. I gave $50 for it.
Nice.
And it's got the box, and the box is not in that bad a shape. And considering how old it is to even have a box, and it being that good a shape,
nice.
because it looks like it just got bent, but it didn't get out in any light, so the color is perfect on the box.
Love it.
It's just smashed a little bit.
Love it.
Right? So
she's been hitting some good yard
yeah,
sales.
a couple of good yard sales. And those are for me. Like sometimes I find things that I'm going to sell for sure on resale. And if you like antiques, go by the Old Clarksville Mill Antique Mall. Booth 13's mine, which is kind of to the right, but it's on the first at the front of the building.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually starting to do okay. Each month I've sold a little bit more, but it's hard to learn that what people want in a price range that's fair for you and them too. Because my thing is, I would like to keep my prices where if you see it, it's something that you can collect. It's affordable to collect. And it's not so expensive that if you wanted to turn around, you could sell it later on for a profit. So I try to be fair about that because some people, I'll walk around, I'll see their prices, and I'll think to myself, geez, Louise, who can afford that? If
Right.
you're just trying to collect another piece of a set or whatever, because that's what collecting usually is. Hunting pieces of a set that you don't have all of or something.
Right.
So I try to make it where you can afford it.
All right.
Well, what are you doing, Kaley? What is it that you've had in
nothing. I
your
already talked about mine.
agenda? All right.
Yeah. We're at the end of this.
We've crafted.
We've crafted.
We've FMK'd.
We've FMK'd.
And we've
talked
got
about our new subscribers.
Right. We got a little more for y'all to see each week. Kaley's got a schedule. Things are coming out. Thumbnails are coming out. Videos are coming out.
Let me know how you like my thumbnails.
Right.
Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just now learning how to do stuff like that. So they'll get better with time.
Right.
But let me know. Let
a girl know for sure.
Right. And if you're still here, thank you for listening. It means the world to us.
And please tell your friends. And don't forget to follow us.
You're a very important part of this podcast.
And without you liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, we can't grow.
Please help us out and interact with us. We want to hear from you.
We got Facebook.
We got Instagram.
We got Spotify.
We got YouTube.
And we even got TikTok.
We love you. This is 2 Cups In, signing out.
And if you can't be good,
be good at it. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.